Welcome aboard as we dive deep into the most famous and shocking shipwrecks and maritime accidents in history. From tragic disasters to unsolved mysteries, these events changed the course of history. Each wreck, a symphony of steel and human endeavor, now rests on the seabed, a solemn reminder of the unforgiving nature of the sea. Let's set sail into the past, uncovering the stories of lives lost, legends made, and mysteries yet to be solved. At number 1, we can't ignore the most infamous maritime disaster of all time, the sinking of the RMS Titanic. On its maiden voyage, this unsinkable ship, a titan of its time, struck an iceberg in the North Atlantic. The unsinkable ship began to sink, the icy Atlantic waters slowly claiming its grandeur. Over 1,500 souls were lost in the icy depths, making it one of the deadliest peacetime maritime disasters in history. The Titanic's story continues to captivate us even after more than a century. The wreckage, a haunting time capsule, rests on the seabed, a testament to the fragility of human life and the unforgiving nature of the sea. Next, we move to the sinking of the RMS Lusitania, a tragedy that unfolded during the tumultuous years of World War I. In May of 1915, this British ocean liner, a symbol of luxury and speed, was traversing the war-torn waters when disaster struck. A German U-boat lurking beneath the surface fired a torpedo, striking the Lusitania on its starboard side. The explosion was catastrophic. Passengers and crew were thrown into chaos and panic as the once majestic liner began to sink beneath the waves. The sinking was swift, claiming the lives of 1,198 souls, including many American citizens. The event sent shockwaves across the globe. The sinking of the Lusitania played a pivotal role in shaping the course of World War I. The United States, outraged by the loss of American lives, was drawn into the conflict, tipping the balance of power and ultimately changing the course of history. At number 3, we journey to the foggy shores of Nantucket, where the Italian ship Andrea Doria met its tragic end. On a hazy summer night in July 1956, the luxury liner, a symbol of Italian elegance and engineering, was making its way to New York City. The atmosphere was thick with fog, reducing visibility to a minimum. Meanwhile, the Swedish liner MS Stockholm was also navigating the treacherous waters. Despite efforts to avert disaster, the Stockholm's bow slammed into the Andrea Doria's starboard side, tearing a massive gash in the Italian liner. Passengers and crew were thrown into a maelstrom of chaos and confusion as the Andrea Doria, mortally wounded, began to list dangerously to one side. Despite the valiant efforts of rescuers, over 50 lives were lost in the disaster. The Andrea Doria, once a symbol of Italian pride, slipped beneath the waves, sinking to its final resting place on the seabed. The sinking of the Andrea Doria serves as a stark reminder of the importance of maritime safety and the ever-present dangers lurking beneath the waves. The tale of the Mary Celeste is one of the most enduring maritime mysteries, a riddle that continues to baffle historians and maritime enthusiasts alike. In 1872, the American merchant brigantine was found adrift in the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean. The ship was eerily deserted, its sails partially set and a cargo hold full of provisions, yet there was no sign of the captain, crew, or the ship's logbook. The Mary Celeste was in remarkably good condition, with no signs of piracy, mutiny, or any struggle. The ship's lifeboat was missing, suggesting that the crew had abandoned ship, but the reason for their hasty departure remains a mystery. Despite numerous investigations and countless theories, the fate of the Mary Celeste's crew remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the sea. The Mary Celeste stands as a haunting reminder of the vastness and mystery of the ocean. Its story continues to fascinate and intrigue, a testament to the enduring power of the unknown. The Baltic Sea, often calm and serene, can turn treacherous in an instant. On September 28, 1994, the MS Estonia battled a fierce storm while sailing from Tallinn to Stockholm. The storm's howling winds and towering waves tested the ship's limits. The MS Estonia began to take on water. The crew sent distress signals, but the situation was dire. The ship began to sink rapidly. Over 850 lives were lost, making it one of Europe's deadliest peacetime shipwrecks. The exact cause remains a subject of debate and investigation. The tragedy highlights the unforgiving nature of the sea and the need for maritime safety. It resonates deeply with those who lost loved ones, reminding us of life's fragility at sea. The HMS Bounty, a name synonymous with mutiny and adventure on the high seas, was brought to life on the silver screen in numerous cinematic adaptations. In 2012, a replica of the iconic ship meticulously crafted for the movie Pirates of the Caribbean met a tragic end, mirroring the fate of many real-life vessels lost to the unforgiving power of nature. The Bounty, no longer sailing the cinematic seas, found itself battling the wrath of Hurricane Sandy. Despite the crew's valiant efforts to keep the ship afloat, the Bounty was overwhelmed by the sheer power of the hurricane. The ship, once a symbol of cinematic adventure, succumbed to the relentless assault of wind and wave, sinking beneath the waves off the coast of North Carolina. The loss of Captain Robin Walbridge, a respected figure in the sailing community, was deeply felt by those who knew him and served as a tragic reminder of the risks faced by those who dedicate their lives to the sea. The Great Lakes, vast freshwater lakes in North America, are known for their unpredictable weather patterns. In November 1975, the SS Edmund Fitzgerald encountered the full wrath of Lake Superior. The ship, carrying iron ore, set sail from Superior, Wisconsin. A powerful storm system was brewing over Lake Superior. The storm caught the Edmund Fitzgerald in its icy grip. The ship struggled to maintain its course. Communication was lost and the ship vanished from radar screens. The Edmund Fitzgerald succumbed to the fury of Lake Superior, taking with it all 29 crew members. The ship's tragic fate has been immortalized in song and story. The Costa Concordia, a luxurious cruise ship, became synonymous with disaster when it ran aground off Italy in 2012. The incident highlighted the consequences of negligence and poor judgment. Carrying over 4,000 people, the ship sailed near Giglio when disaster struck. Deviating from its course, it sailed too close to rocky shores. The captain's reckless sail-by salute led to disaster. The hull was ripped open and the ship took on water. Chaos ensued as passengers and crew struggled to comprehend the situation. The disaster resulted in 32 lives lost, casting a shadow over the cruise industry. It served as a harsh reminder of the importance of maritime safety and leadership. The Vasa, a Swedish warship built in the 17th century, was a testament to the ambition and craftsmanship of the Swedish Empire. However, its short-lived voyage, lasting mere minutes, would become a cautionary tale in naval history, highlighting the delicate balance between ambition and design. The Vasa, lavishly decorated and heavily armed, was intended to be a symbol of Swedish naval power. However, its design, flawed from the outset, would prove to be its downfall. On August 10, 1628, the Vasa embarked on its maiden voyage, a moment of national pride for Sweden. Despite the crew's desperate attempts to right the ship, the Vasa capsized and sank just 1,300 meters from shore. The ship, salvaged from the depths centuries later, now stands as a museum exhibit, a testament to both the ambition and the fallibility of human endeavor. The Titanic, a name forever etched in maritime history, continues to captivate the world's imagination. In 2022, plans for the Titanic II, an ambitious project to create an exact replica of the ill-fated ocean liner, were announced, reigniting the debate about the ethics of recreating such a tragic chapter in maritime history. The Titanic II, conceived as a faithful recreation of its namesake, aims to offer passengers an authentic experience of the opulence and grandeur of the original ship. However, the project has been met with mixed reactions, with some praising its ambition and historical significance, while others question the sensitivity of recreating a vessel synonymous with tragedy. The pressure to avoid repeating the mistakes of the past will be immense, and the world will be watching closely to see if the Titanic II can escape the shadow of its predecessor. Whether the Titanic II will sail the seas or remain a controversial footnote in maritime history remains to be seen. As we resurface from our exploration of these maritime tragedies, we are reminded of the immense power of the sea and the indelible mark these events have left on human history. Each wreck, a solemn graveyard beneath the waves, serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of respecting the unforgiving nature of our oceans. The stories of these shipwrecks, passed down through generations, continue to captivate and inspire, urging us to learn from the past and strive for a safer future at sea. The echoes of these maritime disasters resonate through time, a solemn reminder of the human cost of tragedy and the enduring allure of the sea.